popping a root shell on the Boardlight machine over on Hack-the-Box. Here's the technical breakdown of CVE 2022-37706 affecting Enlightenment version 0.25.3, a privilege escalation vulnerability in a Linux window manager for the X window system. This issue exists in a misconfigured SUID binary called Enlightenment sys. Because it runs with elevated privileges, any weakness in how it processes input can be abused to escalate from a standard user to root. The attack begins by checking for the vulnerable binary in its typical system location under the Enlightenment utilities directory inside a standard Linux system path for 64-bit packages. If the binary is present and executable, the exploit sets up a temporary working directory and writes a simple payload script into a temporary location such as the system's temp folder, designed to spawn a root shell when executed. The vulnerability is triggered by passing a crafted input path that combines a traversal sequence into the temporary directory along with a command separator, effectively forcing the binary to interpret part of the input as an additional command. That injected reference points to the payload script in the temporary directory, which then gets executed under elevated privileges because the SUID bit causes the binary to run as root. From there, the payload executes and drops a root shell. Cleanup usually follows, removing the temporary script and any artifacts created during execution to reduce traces on the system. In short, trusted SUID, binary, unsafe input passing, and a path handling flaw leading straight to privilege escalation.